The moment he stopped moving, the referee executed him on the spot. These participants were now engaged in a deadly endurance race with no room for error. Should anyone stop, soldiers would issue a warning. 3 warnings meant execution by the referee's hand. What made this ordeal even more terrifying was that the race had no finish line. Initially, the participants failed to grasp the true danger of the competition. They completed the first 5 miles with relative ease. But then, a curly-haired man's legs suddenly seized with cramps. Seeing his distress, Jack rushed over to support him, attempting to help him continue walking. However, the intense pain made movement impossible. Within moments, he collapsed to the ground, stumbling helplessly. The soldiers immediately raised their weapons and executed him on the spot. Witnessing this, Jack froze in shock. Fortunately, his companion, a dark-skinned man they called Little Black, quickly grabbed his arm and snapped him back to reality. Soon the group reached the 17-mile mark. When they spotted supporters cheering along the roadside, the atmosphere lifted momentarily. Their pace quickened with renewed energy, but their brief moment of hope was short-lived. A young man suddenly collapsed, foaming at the mouth from exhaustion. As he convulsed on the ground, the soldiers issued their warnings. After receiving 3 warnings, he was executed with a single shot. The group fell silent once more. No one spoke as they watched. The only sound was the rhythmic percussion of footsteps. As darkness descended, both body and spirit deteriorated. Everyone felt as though they could fall asleep standing upright. Fortunately, at the critical moment, Jack dreamed of his mother and jolted awake with a start. Things grew even worse when a steep uphill section appeared ahead. In previous years, numerous contestants had perished on this treacherous slope. Sure enough, gunshots soon rang out rapidly from behind. Many participants had clearly reached their physical limits. Jack's mind went blank. Sensing his deteriorating state, Little Black quickly poured water over his head, allowing Jack to regain his composure. The 2 men supported each other through sheer will, ultimately surviving that deadly incline. By the time dawn broke on the second day, they had completed 59 miles. The group had dwindled to barely a dozen survivors. A bespectacled man's ankle had fractured from the relentless pounding. Intense pain forced him to slow his pace. Within minutes, he exhausted his 3 warnings. As gunfire erupted behind them, the remaining participants descended into despair and psychological collapse.